You will not leave the record label unscathed. If you're gonna walk out the door with all the success they gave you, then you're gonna walk out the door with nothing but smut on your name.
What is the current status?
We forever in business with Drake.
Because of the masters, at least.
We forever in business with Drake.
Mic check. 1, 2. Yo, this next story is coming from Poetic Flacco, one of our favorite correspondents. Shout out to Flacco. He gonna break down to us exactly how UMG and Kendrick Lamar conspired to end Drake in 2021.
Why they got his face like that?
Because that's how they be, son. They be
Nigga frowning.
He be crying.
Crying shit.
Shout out to whoever makes his thumbnails too. Very fun.
Drake just recently sued UMG. Now, a lot of people know about the current conflict with Drake and UMG, but what they may not know is that UMG has tried to take down Drake while he was signed to them multiple other times.
Now, UMG is Universal Music Group,
Right.
right? You know, currently Drake is suing them.
Yeah, but why would they try to take down their own artists?
Flacco gonna break it down for us.
That's what's up.
In the past. The first time they tried to take down Drake was 2015 when Drake tried to pull a fast one on Cash Money and UMG. In February of 2015, Drake tried to pull a fast one to get out of the Cash Money deal. He dropped an unannounced album called If You're Reading This It's Too Late. This album was a throwaway, but this album was supposed to be his last contractual obligation to Cash Money. And this was supposed to be Drake's freedom ticket. He was gonna leave Cash Money, make OVO an independent label. Drake had the great finesse already lined up. Give Cash Money and UMG a dummy album. I already got the two aces under my sleeve. I got the joint album with Future, and I got Views, the good stuff already tucked away, bruh.
Nah, they wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah, 2015.
You don't remember that interview with Baby was like, we forever in Bennett with Drake.
I remember.
How he turned in the last album on his deal. What is the current status?
We forever in business with Drake.
Because of the masters, at least.
We forever in business with Drake.
Is there? What's the next deal look like? Is it?
We forever in business with Drake.
I mean, we can't speak up on none of
All I
that.
could tell you is we forever in business with Drake.
We forever, ever
In what? In what?
in Bennett with Drake. We always, go ahead. We always in Bennett with Drake.
Bennett.
When I'm off the label and I'm independent, I can drop these two as an independent label and go crazy and make $1 billion. But Cash Money says, sorry, sir. All right, we're not dumb. We weren't born yesterday, bruh. That's a mixtape. What a Time to Be Alive is not an album, sir. Your contractual obligation isn't over with. But since you playing, we got something for you. Cash Money and UMG wasn't gonna let Drake get away that easily. So Drake's own label began to leak information about Drake, such as, yo, did y'all know he got ghostwriters? And that began to circulate around the industry.
Right, and that's what I was
So
going
his
on.
own label did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Try to shake up his foundation. You trying to slide out, nigga? I'll lead you out here with nothing.
We jam you up.
Nothing at all,
And
nigga.
then obviously we know how that played out. All right, DJ Drama picked it up. Quentin Miller confessed. Meek Mill got told about it.
Back to back.
And then Meek Mill tried to expose Drake.
In July of that year, Meek took to Twitter and called out Drake for allegedly not writing his own rhymes. Based on some now deleted tweets, he said, quote, "Stop comparing me to Drake too. He don't write his own raps. That's why he ain't tweet my album, because we found out." Later, he added that he would have cut Drake's verse on Rico had he known he didn't write it himself, and he apparently thought Drake was dissing him.
My man thought he was getting dissed with the line, "To me, your girl of your dream is really not a challenge," or whatever.
Right.
Said, bro,
Niggas sensitive as I don't know what these days.
Niggas always sensitive. A bunch of
he's
chicks.
not dissing you.
Meek's tweet sparked a larger conversation about Drizzy getting help writing his rhymes from songwriter Quentin Miller, which was solidified when Hot 97's Funkmaster Flex dropped Quentin's reference track for Drake's 10 Band. But Drizzy wasn't too happy about any of this.
10 band, 20 band, 100. You know that one? No, he don't fuck with that.
A few days later, he took to OVO Radio with the diss track Charged Up, aimed at Meek and his accusations.
I did some charity today for the kids.
Initially responded on Twitter, saying Drizzy's bars were, quote, baby lotion soft, and promised to return fire. But the bullets never came.
Oh God, is that what they supposed to be showing the That's not.
The Diddy joke?
I hope not. I hope not.
Diddy and Drake?
No,
What? Diddy and me?
Allegedly, we don't know.
Allegedly.
Drake, however, doubled down with Back to Back.
Is that a world tour, your girl's tour?
Back to Back made waves. awards. It was even nominated for a Grammy, making it the first hip-hop diss track ever to secure a nomination. Meek responded on Wanna Know with some cover art that featured Drake as a member of the lip-syncing duo Milli Vanilli, and sampling the reference track from his writer Quentin Miller.
That's funny as shit.
So what that tell me?
The record labels have a motto. You will not leave the record label unscathed. If you're gonna walk out the door with all the success they gave you, then you're gonna walk out the door with nothing but smut on your name. So even though Drake beat Meek Mill, he won the battle against Meek Mill, Drake still lost the war because the narrative was still out there that he had a ghostwriter. And at the time, that was like sacrilegious in rap. And Drake...
Right, but he don't give a fuck no more. Nobody even cares.
He an entertainer, son.
They not even rap. The rap songs and don't even have words anymore.
Yeah, that's
what does it matter if you ghostwriting a mumble rap?
Kanye did a whole album, Oopie Doopie.
No, it wasn't. He did a song.
Yeah,
Scoopity
still,
Doopity.
and some people bought that.
They also bought shirts with holes in them and ripped up
Balenciaga
bum clothes.
$1,400.
Yeah, for bum clothes.
was being disqualified from a lot of top 5 conversations because people said he had ghostwriters.
The ghostwriting thing
I do got a pair of Yeezys upstairs though. That's neither here nor there. Somebody gave them to me.
if it is, it is. We know it is, and it took credibility from everything that we heard. We know it is.
It is.
So it's like now, I just don't know what's real and what's fake.
And so you have to just assume everything's fake. I tell that's where my brain goes. It's
Now you listen to everything with a grain of salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just take it for the song. Like, oh, good choice of a song, Drake.
Yeah.
Right. Not even. And that used to mean something, but it's
Not like, boy, he's spitting fire right now. It's just like
to the young boys that's not important.
Yeah,
it's just the end product. And that's what's going to enable artificial intelligence to take all that shit over, especially something like rap.
They got AI joints now. That's just crazy.
Just ride the beat. Yeah. As long as he ride the beat, they don't really care who said it was, no passion behind it. None of that's important.
Creativity and
it's not important. Just give me a beat.
I love your karaoke.
Damn, I love you.
Amazing.
Right. Basically.
I do Milli Vanilli the industry for I don't know how long before this got exposed.
It was like, this nigga's Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, bro.
The labels had him right where they want him. He went from being very confident. I won off the label. I won off Cash Money. Let me do my own thing, independent, and really change the game to, how would this affect my long-term legacy? Can I really survive without a major label in this controversy? Will the ghostwriting rumors ultimately kill my career? Dealing with the insecurity and second-guessing yourself, now the labels is playing hardball. Now when Drake is bringing albums, his last contractual album to get off the record deal, they're saying, no, sorry, that's not it. Drake brought to them the joint mixtape or joint album with Future, and they told Drake, sorry, Brad, that's a mixtape. We know what the real album is. We already heard Views, buddy. All right, you not about to get, we already heard Views, buddy. Those not the songs. That's a mixtape. Sorry. You can drop it if you want, but it's not going to count as your last contractual obligation.
Damn.
So
how can they even do that?
They the label.
Right.
Now Drake is like, damn. Do I not drop anything? Do I let them shelf me? Drake proceeded with releasing What a Time to Be Alive, but on the album, he dropped a record called 30 for 30, where he explained in candid details what he believed has been happening to him in 2015. Drake says, never thought I'd be talking from this perspective, but I'm not really sure what else you expected when the higher ups have all come together as a collective with conspiracies to end my run and send me a message. 40, did you get the message? Going independent was just one reason why Drake wanted to leave, but also
he wrote that.
That's what I was just saying. Like,
did he? I mean, he spit it, but did he actually conjure that up?
Right. So what difference do it make?
He was loyal to Lil Wayne. So when he seen that Lil Wayne was being done dirty and had issues with Birdman and Cash Money and UMG, Drake wanted to show his loyalty to Wayne by leaving the label as well. But after Drake dropped What a Time to Be Alive, Lil Wayne and Birdman squashed a beef in January of 2016. They squashed a beef. So after Lil Wayne squashed the beef with Birdman, Lil Wayne was repping Young Money, Cash Money again. So Lil Wayne, Birdman, they came to Drake and said, hey, bro, we Cash Money, Young Money for life, yo. Listen, don't leave.
We all waited and been in with Drake.
Drake bought in. And Drake re-upped. Drake was rewarded handsomely for staying with Cash Money and UMG. They put every resource they had into Drake, and they made sure The next album that Drake dropped, the album sold 1 million copies first week. This right here is a feat that we haven't seen since Drake. Taylor Swift is the only person who can touch these numbers. That's because UMG put every resource possible into making sure that Drake knew that he made the right decision. And Drake went on to drop another album, which was More Life in 2017. Now, after Drake dropped More Life in 2017, UMG came back to Drake and said, hey, bruh, it's time to re-up. You have one album left. Re-up. Drake said, I'm not sure if I want to re-up, bro. Right?
Because they eventually got back into Universal's good graces.
Okay.
And some of the moves that they had made for Drake, they turned around and made for Kendrick because they both share that same parent label.
So they're label mates.
Right.
Okay.
Ultimately on the highest level. Because there's really only 3 major record labels, right?
Now, Drake wanted a new deal, though. So
New what?
Universal and Drake began to negotiate a new deal. Now, while they were negotiating a new deal, there were words that began to go around the industry. This guy called Kendrick Lamar, who had started off as friends with Drake in 2013, and ever since then, they've been beefing back and forth, dissing each other. Well, Kendrick Lamar was telling people that if y'all thought what Pusha T did to Drake was bad, well, wait till I come back from my hiatus. Kendrick Lamar dropped his critically acclaimed album Damn in 2017 and then took a hiatus, about 5 years or so. But in 2021, he was making his rounds because he was scheming about a comeback. He was crafting something to come back with a bang. Now, he wanted to do what he did with the Control verse in 2013, where he essentially dissed the entire industry, and it created a huge buzz for whatever he had going on. This time around, instead of the entire industry, he wanted to diss Drake. And he recorded a Drake diss that he was going to drop in 2021 to gear up excitement for the album.
Right, we know that.
Now, when he was playing people this record, people have heard this record. It's not a secret. It's a record that's absolutely confirmed 100% this record exists. In that record, he was calling Drake like similar things that he called Drake, in their latter beef. He was calling him a pedo, et cetera, et cetera. He's sick, he vile. So Kendrick Lamar was going personal. And a lot of people felt this was too much. Yo, folks like, bro, what did Drake do to you? But Kendrick Lamar was telling people, yo, I got the diss track that when it dropped is gonna end Drake. This was the first time in a long time that Drake seemed happy and content at Universal, and he was willing to renegotiate. So Drake and Universal was negotiating the most lucrative record deal in hip-hop history for $500+ million.
I get it now. We get it. This was a strategic move on their part.
Fuck yeah.
This was
so when Universal heard that Kendrick Lamar had a diss record calling Drake a pedo and all type of stuff, they gave Kendrick a call and said, yeah, bro, you not dropping that, bro. Sorry. Now, listen, if he doesn't sign, you can drop it, right? If he doesn't sign, you can drop it and destroy him because he's not leaving us and having success. It's not happening. But we're not about to give him $500 million and then you, who's also under the umbrella, you're not about to drop.
Right.
And tear his ass down.
No, nigga. Y'all both work for me.
Right. Calling this guy a pedo that we just gave $500 million to. Not happening. So Kendrick Lamar shelved the record. He shelved it. And when he returned in 2022 with Mr. Morale, he just dropped the album. It was great. But Kendrick Lamar, even though he didn't drop the sinister diss track, the fiery one that was going to end Drake's career according to Kendrick Lamar was still taking shots at Drake, trying to let the people know, bro, hey, yo, Universal keeps saving this boy. In the record, America Has a Problem remix, Kendrick Lamar outright calls out Universal for being fake to Drake and backstabbing him and planning his downfall while trying to save him at the same time. Kendrick says, Universal, don't play possum. Y'all know y'all been tough.
Yeah, that's damn. Yeah, those major moves, nigga.
But bro, hey,
it's Machiavellian.
This man don't sign in his career. But now he's signed. You want us to play nice with him? I don't play like that. So Kendrick said, I'm a businessman doing as follows. I'm just doing what y'all told me to do. Truthfully, I'll be lying in my rap song because I always fail to mention I slap homie. His career don't come with no life insurance. Hope his day one's fans got some facts on him. Kendrick Lamar was alluding to the nasty accusations that he painted on Drake back in 2022 because Universal was not going to allow Kendrick Lamar to drop a diss track on Drake, who they just gave $500 million to.
Right.
But you know what happened though? Drake started feeling himself, man. He's up $500 million. He's the biggest artist in the world. But Drake realized quickly, bruh, that the $500 million was a slave deal. It was a 360 deal. Because Drake figured out very quickly that the music was not going to be enough to recoup on the $500 million. So Drake figured out, I'm going to have to tour. And not just tour. I'm going to have to tour for like 2 years straight.
Forever.
And that's what Drake did, right? He went on tour for 2 years and grossed $350 million to hopefully recoup faster.
Still owe them niggas money.
Right.
So now Drake been dropping music like crazy, been touring like crazy, trying to recoup faster. Now, Drake is close to recouping. So Universal came back to Drake and said, hey, you're close to recouping. Let's re-up. Drake
Want some more money, nigga?
is playing hardball. Drake is asking now for double. He's asking now for $800 million.
Why not?
From 6 to 800 million. And Universal is like, listen, bruh, right? You're asking for more favorable terms. You don't want the 360. We not give you no 6 to 800 million, bruh. On those terms, no.
So they're gonna sit Kendrick on him.
Right.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
Because he probably feel like once I recoup, I'm out.
Yeah. I can roll
I
out.
paid y'all money.
Yeah.
Y'all take
That's
whatever.
what you. Nah, they gonna slam this goddamn name.
Oh.
I got something for you.
Well, Drake said,
we got somebody for you.
And go to a label who's gonna give it to me. And Universal said, oh, so you think. Universal got their most vicious dog and sought him out on Drake. So Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin, Future, they all came together to take down Drake. And Kendrick Lamar had the venom needed to really poison Drake and shake him at the knees, and that's what he did. And not only did Kendrick Lamar have the poison, but Universal backed that record with everything they have. Universal went at...
It was ready.
They
Most
gave
of that shit was ready. He been hating him. He been wanting to do this.
Just let me off the leash. Please. Just let the leash
sure that
off.
Not Like Us was the biggest hit ever because they wanted to get back at Drake. And that's why Drake is suing. Because Universal has been trying to extort him for the last decade. Because whenever he wants to leave, they back somebody to come out, attack him, make a diss track about him, slander him, and pretty much give him a black mark on his reputation and his career, forcing him to re-sign a record deal because he feels like he can't live without it. This time around, Drake is...
Allegedly. Let's start right there. Flacco, we with you, baby. The story is good. The storyline, you put it all together, the pieces to the puzzle, that's all good.
Right.
If this is true, that's ill. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Is Drake in slavery, y'all? Is we trying to get Drake out of slavery? Should we?
Universal.
Do they got Drake chained to a radiator somewhere?
Right.
They might do if they
financial change.
Right. If y'all want to free Drake, send your money to me.
Don't cut his dick off, dog.